people might have changed about that subject. But what you can say about romantic love in twin souls?
Well, this is not really my area of expertise, but as I understand it, there's a difference between soulmates and twin souls. We all have many soulmates, and that's another soul with whom there's a lot of love, usually because there have been a number of past lives together, and you take turns playing different roles for each other in different incarnations. Some people believe that twin flames are halves of the same soul. I've never done any research in that area, so I can't really say. But I do know that we have a lot of soulmates. Sometimes they take romantic relationship form, sometimes they take other forms, but the soulmates play a very important role across many, many lifetimes together.
Just 3 or 4 days ago, I was listening a channeler. He said, we are about 8 billion people on this planet, but it's just 500,000 over souls. So that shocked me as well, because that means in some way we are pretty much soulmate one each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, and then add to that picture the fact that all minds are joined, as A Course in Miracles teaches us. And there's really only one being in the universe. It's you, it's me, it's everybody who's listening to this conversation. Each one of us is an individualized expression of the one being.
Sure. What about the pets? Because I know many people who really, really love their pets, have a really deep relationship with the pets. We planned our pets before we were born as well. How many cats, dogs, we are different. We planned that.
We do. There's actually an entire chapter about the planning we do with our pets in my second book, El Donde Tu Alma. The story there is about a woman who plans to be a dwarf, somebody who's very, very short. And she does this for various reasons of her own. And then in her pre-birth planning session, her future cats, dogs, roosters, horses come in, and they speak very intelligently about how they will love her unconditionally through that very difficult experience. And all of that is planned before she comes into body.
Do you have pets? Do you know that feeling of that relationship with some pets, cat, dogs, or whatever?
I don't have any right now, but when I was growing up, we had a little dog, a Yorkshire Terrier, for a number of years. So I've experienced that, and I know it can bring a lot of joy into a person's life.
Sure it was. If you don't mind, I will read some questions I got from many people, different various countries. So I will read some of them. I have a question from Anna from Colombia. I will summarize it because it's quite long. She said, in many of your interviews, you said that homeless are highly evolved souls because they teach us compassion and not to judge. In Europe and North America, it will be difficult to find homeless people, but in Latin America, it's quite common. Does it work in the same way everywhere?